pull me in, push me away. You chase my heart, then hit the brakes. You hold my head underwater until I can't take no more. I wanna breathe you in, baby, but what are we fighting for? Pull me in, push me away. You chase my heart, then hit the brakes. You hold my head underwater until I can't take no more. I wanna breathe you in, baby, but what are we fighting for? We're setting first for the sacrifice, burning our hearts just to stay alive. 'Cause when it comes down to you and I, whoa, it's wild. It's wild, wild, wild. Early morning's empty track, just my footsteps looking back. Something burns inside of me.
Hello, hello, my crafty creatures. Let's see. Ah, it is Tuesday, and all that fun stuff. So I survived my first day back at work, which is always good. You're quacking. I love release the quacking. So today I'm hoping to get the whole 2 hours in. We took the doggos on a walk this morning, so we got some yayas out. Oh my goodness. It is not a bright sunny day here today, but it's not crappy, I guess. It's just kind of a day. I'm processing feelings. So it's gonna be a day. Because getting back into work, I had to get back into the groove of things, and I had to have conversations with 2 of my 3 coworkers. I had to essentially, I had to have a conversation with them. I'm like, look, guys, what can I do to be a better supervisor to help you guys succeed? Because I've been hearing things. I just was gone for 2 weeks, and I've been hearing things. So what do I need to do to help you succeed? Because I'm not playing the blame game, because I am awful at some of the things. And I got feedback, and it's feedback that I can work with. I just have one more, and unfortunately, through talking to the other 2, I have learned that the third one that I have left is the problem child. Now, if I don't know how to do something, I'm either going to learn or ask questions. And I hate the phrase, "Oh, let the other shift do it. That's their job." I hate using the phrase, "That's not my job." I hate it. Because that creates animosity. And I know in some union situations that "that's not my job" is something they legitimately have to do. And I've had to start using the phrase "that's not my job" because people are taking advantage of my knowledge and my willingness to do their job, and that's only benefiting them. I'm getting more and more workload and more burnt out, where they're, "Oh, Sarah will just do that." So I'm trying to ban the phrase "that's not my job" during my shift. I can't control the other shifts, but I can control my shift. It is, if it falls within their purview, it's not, and it's not the blame game. It's not. I'm guilty. I'm just as guilty of doing stuff that I have heard complaints about my coworkers. I'm just as guilty, 100%. I'm right there under the bus with them. And so I want to grow and learn with them. But I have the one person who wasn't there, and both the coworkers separately made mention of this, that the one that I haven't had to talk to yet is the one going, "Well, that's not my job. Let's leave it for the day shift." No. In this particular situation, it was something that, as med techs, every last single one of us has to be capable of doing. No questions asked. It is a skill that every last one of us needs to have, and it is putting orders into the computer. So if someone gets a med change, we are to be able to put that into the computer for the med change to occur. Hands down, no questions asked. Everybody in the building who is a med tech needs to know how to do that. And this one last person has been saying, "Oh, let day shift handle it." And that doesn't work for me, because day shift has a lot going on, night shift has a lot going on. We have a little bit more free time in the 3 to 11, not always a lot, but we can do that. We can create an environment of teamwork, and I need to have that conversation, and I hate having these conversations. Because I know normal people see it as accusatory, where I'm just trying to help people grow. Like I have one person on my team who is just as spicy as I am, and I walked up to him and I went, "What's up?" And he knew exactly what I was talking about, and we had a great conversation about it. And it was not coming from a place of disappointment. It was coming from a place of growth and wanting to help him be a better person, or a better team player, to also help me be a better supervisor and a better team player, because it's not just one person's needing to do. So it's it was very, I feel it was a very good conversation with both of the gentlemen that were on last night. I get to have that last one tonight, and I have to talk to my boss because she has to make the final call. And that's the thing, is one of the guys took it upon himself. He's like, I'm not comfortable in doing this. Can I do this on a regular basis? Like, he took the initiative to be like, "I'm not comfortable. Can I learn?" And I was like, "Oh my God." Oh, my heart song. But it's like, I know the job sucks. I know having to work absolutely sucks. But we can't be going like, "That's not my job," when it is. And I expect better out of my shift. And that's pretty much what I'm going to have to lay down with the final person. Is like, I expect better of the shift. Is we're not going to use the, "Oh, that's not my job," because it is. And hello, Pocket. Hello, Hachi. Sorry, I had a burst of I needed to get it off my chest. And the other thing that I'm processing is I have one nephew. My sister has and I have two nieces. My best friend has twins, but up here I have niece nephew doggos because I have friends who do not have kids who have doggos. And I used to doggo sit the doggos. And last night, one of my um, niece doggos had to be put down because she had cancer. And it broke my heart. So I'm processing that. And I can't talk about it because it was also a German Shepherd. So close to my heart. No. But so all kinds of processing. As long as I don't think about it, I've learned about myself. As long as I don't think about it, as long as I implement my object permanence, I don't feel the feelings. But the second I start talking about it, I start feeling it. So that's why, like, as much as I want to talk about it, I'm not gonna, because I go nonverbal when I cry, which sucks ass. Because I angry cry too, and then I go nonverbal, and it sucks. And you might not have come here for the call out, but you'll stay for them. You'll be like, what else can she say? Ah. So I'm also still on my journey of 939. This color owns my soul. uh well, I waited until I can see when the adverts are up. Um I mean, I think if you want ad free viewing, I think YouTube, because I'm not cool enough to be monetized, I think YouTube only runs them when like you first log in, and that's even if I'm monetized. Um, which again, with YouTube, I'm not cool enough. I just kind of use YouTube to record and keep them in an archive in case I need to pull video clips. Maybe someday I'll be cool, but for now, I'm just a girl stabbing some floss into some fabric. I got my fishy done, and I'm working on getting him into a container so he can be a pet fish. I'm thinking about making two fishes for it. Oh, ooh, wow. Oh, well, I mean, it's a big container, like, cause Megan Lab crafty intentions. Her patterns are not small. Like, I could use a smaller hook and smaller yarn, absolutely. But even her small patterns are pretty big. um, and I love them to bits, but I think I can have like a 2-level fishy thing. Yesterday, someone pointed out that the fish that I made looks like the fishy with the shimmer scale. I don't know. I remember the book, with the blue purple fish. It looks like that fish, and I completely agree. I might even find some shiny yarn to embroider a nice scale on him to make him the shiny fish. But I agree. I will find some red. I will find some red to go with that fish. Actually, I have plenty of red. It's just a matter of yes. I probably need to re-update the pictures of my yarn stash in their totes because I have 8 foot ceilings and my yarn stash in the totes, and the totes are full. The totes are full. Almost reaches the 8 foot ceiling. Um, the kicker is, and this is why I'm very like, I try to keep my prices at market and I try not to undercut too much. I don't have a lot of overhead. I have a lot of very generous and beautiful friends. And sometimes I question their motives. I think they're just trying to unload shit on me. But at the same time, I can use it, so I love it. That just have given me all of this yarn. I have bought some of it. I have bought maybe $100 worth of yarn. Maybe. But I have been donated so much yarn that if anyone's like, oh, hey, I offer because I have so much fucking yarn. It's not even funny, guys. I try to make a joke out of it, but it's not even funny. So, like, I have a lot of yarn, and I try to be gracious and donate and give where I can. Um, like I'm getting a couple roses done to donate to work for bingo prizes. Like, I just got this one done last night. I'll show it over here. Like, oop, I froze apparently. There we go. But I got this one done, and I'm gonna donate it for a bingo prize because I like these are scrap yarn. Like, I'm running out of the color and I don't have enough for a big project, so I just do the flowers to donate. And I'm working on a yellow one for one of the residents who um he he asked for them when they were crappy. Like, he's like, oh, that's so pretty, and I'm like, oh, this is shitty. And I still made him one, like, when I was first learning how to make flowers. And I'm like, you have the very first rose that I made. I'd like to give you one that I've gotten better in making them. And I'm working on that. I'm almost done. I'll be done before I go to work. But it's the kind of things that's what I do. Like, and the residents, they try to sneak me yarn. They're like, oh, you gave me this. Here, have this yarn. And I'm like, guys, stop it. Yes. I am super judgmental of all of my work. All of it, guys. Like, I can even my fishy who is absolutely adorable. I have to, and that's something I'm working on in my confidence in marketing myself and being comfortable with selling and whatnot. It's it's not bad work. I'm just too judgy. No, we got to get this right. It's all my fault. Okie doke. I'm not even gonna bother to go down to the 10 line because I don't reach it, and the bottom of this block is where I stop for the page. So only pocket size blame. Well, I don't know. I might be bigger than pocket. I am. I like to think I'm like a monstrously huge creature, but I'm really not. I am. I am actually really rather tiny. I'm tall-ish. I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6", and I sit very comfortably in the 170, 180 pound range. I don't know what that is in any other form. You can Google it, but I am not a very big person. But I like to think I am. But that's also body dysmorphia, folks.
My mind is like a hive. The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing to stay alive, distracted and elusive. They collide within my mind.
You're a smidge taller than my mom. My mom is 5. Nope, my mom is 5'10". My mom, well, if she hasn't shrunk, I don't know. She's getting older. But when I tell people I was raised by a 6-foot redhead, mostly because 2 inches, really, that gives people a whole lot of insight as to the level of terror that I know in my life. Okay, so I am big. I'm bigger than Pocket. I know I'm taller than Dragon and Jules. Like I am a giant. I am a giant. Well, and it's funny because in my family, I'm the shortest. I am the shortest in my family. You be nice to Pocket. Pocket can easily huck poop at you. That is my biggest fear, is having poop hucked at me. Funny transition. So Sunday, we were out at the lake with the dogs, and Pixie decides to take a massive poo on the beach. Now, generally, husband creature takes care of the poo because, well, in indoor situations, I can't deal with poo in indoor situations because the smell just sticks. And so he was very surprised when I went and I got a bag and I picked up the outside poo. I can pick up outside poo. It's the inside poo that I just can't. I can't. We love you, Hetchy. Have a good night. But like I warn all my coworkers is like I will do anything. I will clean up any other mess. I cannot do poop And I've had to a couple of times because it's been a woman and she's been like, no, I need a woman to clean up after me. And on my shift, I am the only woman. And I have to do it in short bits. I am capable of doing it, but it sucks so much ass. One of the reasons I know that I cannot tolerate having kids is I would not be able to do diapers. And that's how I get through my short bursts of the rare times that I have to deal with it. Most of the time I will do almost anything else because it's not something like, and it's embarrassing to the resident too when I'm coming in trying to clean up and trying to maintain professionalism and I'm trying not to barf. It's unprofessional and I feel really bad. Like, I apologize like most of the time. we are this is how say you have ADHD without saying you have ADHD. Like last night with one of my coworkers, we were talking about programming in electronic health records and how the system is just like designed to want to destroy us. And somehow that migrated over to Arnold Schwarzenegger's titties. The migration happened because we were talking about how people get so surprised when you can pull up the code on a website and read it and be able to tell people, okay, so this is what this is doing. This is what this is doing. Here's your error here. And that kind of thing. So, and I went, well, I think I get a bigger shock look because I got me some titties and most people don't think women can, there's a whole big stigma about women in technology. And my coworker goes, well, I got titties too, because he's a bigger guy. And I laugh and I go, well, everybody has titties because they're secondary sex characteristics. And we get a good chuckle out of that. And I'm like, even Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime had titties. And he goes, well, he had some nice titties back in his prime. And I'm like, he sure did. And then that's how we started talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger's titties. And that was like the best conversation of the evening. Like I had a lot of good feelings about it. It's like those are the conversations that I enjoy. It's nothing serious. Like it's intellectually stimulating, talking about coding and how we could improve upon software that we use, and then having the realization that society sucks and they'd probably squelch us if we tried to actually get that far. And then having it migrate over to something as ridiculous as Arnold Schwarzenegger titties.
Roll the dice. Let's see what happens. It's late at night. Where is the action? I'm starry-eyed. Wanna take a leap of faith and don't think twice, think twice. Maybe I can join. Bet your heart on me and let me hear your hunch. I could be your 21, so baby double down. Are you lucky now? Are you lucky now? Are you lucky now? Are you lucky now?
Okay, we're closing in on the end of this column, which I hoped to get yesterday, which I would have had the dogs not been assholes. And I didn't escape the pee. They peed on the couch, and that was very frustrating. But the couch is now clean. Did I freeze? I think I did. I froze somewhere. I don't know. I'm watching the timer, how long I've been live, and it likes to stop. And then I'm like, well, maybe something happened. Okay, that's good for me. In a couple lines, I'll be doing the last two columns. Okay. I'm when I get my lifeguard, when I get my lifeguard money, I'm gonna upgrade my RAM again. Because the computer itself is like all the bells and whistles on the computer are fine and working just nicely, but the apparently the RAM is a little low for what I want to do. Because running potentially up to 3 cameras does take a little bit of oomph. Because while I don't think it's currently properly aimed, I do have the pupper cam. When I rearranged everything, I moved it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, pupper cam doesn't want to work right now. Okay, see. Okay, I did get pupper cam to work. So I, in theory, can have 3 cameras running, but we got Pixie. Got Pixie laying down right there. And then you can see all my stuff. My diamond art. If I could mirror all my diamond art and all my fun stuff. But yeah, I'm just I'm getting to the area where I gotta start paying attention. Okay, so I don't have to pay attention till the last one. Oh, I get it. And my bestie did write a book. If you still haven't read Straw Girl, go read it. It's not a long read. It's a good book, but it's not War and Peace. Which, while ridiculously long, is not actually, like, I haven't read the entire thing, but War and Peace is actually not a bad book. It's just big. We got this line and then one more. We go up and start from the top and work our way down. Last row of this column. Okay, so this one, and then over here we got 3, and then we're done. 1, 2, 3. Work our way back. Woohoo! feel so like I looked at my stitch count. I'm like, I'm almost at 200. No, my friends, I am not. So I gotta. But I had a lot to talk. I had a lot to talk about too. So I'm not fully disappointed. Not quite sure where everything went. My chat disappeared. Oh, that's fun. Okay. No. I'll put my chat back up there. Thank you very much. Apparently it wants me to sign back in, and I'm like, we're gonna do that later. So if I don't respond, it's because Restream sucks and I don't feel like going through the process of signing myself back in with my two-factor authentication. Okay. So we're working in this area here. All this confetti, all is one color, so it'll be, I don't have to worry about accidentally filling in a spot. It also helps because I'm working with like the tail of the line working on, so. But yeah, this is 2 columns wide, so this is a 20 line space that I'm working in, and yeah, and it's solid 939, so until I get to this point, it's just all one color. I need to stop playing Thread Chicken as I continue to play Thread Chicken. I think I might not have to worry too much about these 2 columns. I think it's mostly solid. Nope, I lied. It's not. For the starting block, it's pretty solid. So I can see the end. I can see the end of the 939 on this page. Only to cry about the 939 on the next page. Because I'm almost at that point where I'm gonna start working on mapping out page 4. Also, I have a poll up on my Facebook page, whether I should I have some cute kitty faces, whether I should make them coasters or magnets. Put your input in. Advertise my Facebook, but I'm lazy, and it's just search Raw Creature Creations on Facebook, and I have my Stitchy Dragon figure as the icon. And my background is some of my art, which I do need to update. I need to get a new background picture. The sun's trying to break out. It's kind of nice. It's a nice day like here. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's not humid. Just kind of a nice day. It's a good day that if I had the day off, I would do outdoor work. Which I'm hoping Friday is a good day that I can do outdoor work. That's my day off. And I'm hoping that that it's nice and not rainy so that I can do some outside work. Friday's stream will be later in the day because I'm doing it with Dast. It'll probably be somewhere around 6 or 7 at night. We haven't hammered down a time yet, but I'm doing a dual stream with Dast. I'll be working on Captain Penis. Peg, you're fine. Yeah, and I have the unfortunate, like, I do get the reaction, the sun reaction with Vyvanse. But I also, I'm mostly covered, save for when I was lifeguarding. Like, I had enough sunscreen on when I was lifeguarding to leave oil slicks. I still managed to get tan lines. Captain Penis, he's a hero. Gonna take that horny down to 0. Yes. And we want you to be super duper careful. Well, and one of the things that your large intestine does that an ostomy takes away is it sucks the water out of your yuck. And depending on where they placed it, you don't have the full force of sucking the water out. Hey, you do it. I support this. I'm gonna do this one outlier stitch here, then I'm gonna end my thread so I don't play thread chicken, and then I'm gonna get a new piece of string. Because I have not been paying attention at all to where I am, because I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about anything until this stitch right here, right there. And then I'll start counting. All I gotta do is go back and forth till then. I get that. I am a member of many chronic illness meme groups because, well, with one chronic illness comes a dark sense of humor. Now, mind you, I have 3 that are technically chronic illnesses and 3 that are technically mental health issues, and then 1 that is a degenerative, two that are degenerative diseases. I have the astigmatism and the retinopathy. Those really don't cause any physical. Well, they don't contribute. They're not helpful in contributing to my other factors, but on their own, they just make me go blind. So yeah, I'm one of those people that unfortunately lies in between everything. Like, I'm not sick enough to get anybody's attention, but at the same time, my inside is like, just let me sleep, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's kind of scary that I just passively know about ostomy. Like, I haven't done any like real research, but I know enough people and I know enough about body anatomy that I'm like, yeah, I know that placement very much the placement weighs very heavily on what's going on. Like, I've had residents that have unfortunately had prolapsed anuses, and they had an ostomy because of it, because you can't be pushing shit through. But don't push too hard. Push comes to shove, just rinse them off, and then they won't be yucky dishes. Or my favorite is fill the sink up with water, be like, I'll get back to these, and then forget them. Because when you drain the water, you can get all the dirt off easy. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Standing alone, ropes tight, I'm feeling low. Empty bottles tell stories I can't show. Each knot's a thought I can't let go. Abandoned by shadows, left so low. Walls closing in, hear the echo. Who's there to catch me when I fall slow? Would you even notice? Would you even care if I vanished from this world, left hanging in the air? Screaming in the
Mm-hmm.
silence, a cry so bare. Will there be a savior or just empty stairs? My demons scream, they never let me go. In this abyss, the pain starts to grow. Rusty chains
Getting close to where I have to start paying attention. Both makes me happy and sad.
left hollow. I scream out loud, but no one knows who's there to catch me when I fall slow. Would you even
Oh wow. all of my alerts went off all at once.
stealing breaths in the dark? Can't fake a smile. Trust is a rope,
Mm-hmm.
buried secrets make the wait worthwhile. Fading screams inside, echoing for miles. I scream out loud, but no one knows who's there to catch me when I fall slow. Would you even notice? Would you even care if I vanish from this world, left hanging in the air? Screaming in the silence, a cry so bare. Will there be a savior or just empty stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Would you even care? Walls closing in, I hear the echo. Who's there to catch me when I fall slow?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that piece of string there. I keep hearing a rumbly noise, and I realize that my cross stitch arms are hitting my shelving units, which doesn't really matter. It just weird because it just makes little vibrating noises. I'm like, what is that? And it's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But I shortened up the shelving on my desk, and I framed it a little bit better so that it's more stable and whatnot. So when I start redesigning the stream deck upstairs, I know like I need better stability in these places, that kind of thing. Because while I love this desk, it is very much a kind of scrapped together thing, and it's very rough. So my video area will have a more refined version. Probably even use some of the same bits and pieces, because I am a pack rat and a feral gremlin, and I will upcycle as much as I can. But I'm going to improve my design and not. I need to dedicate some time to getting the insulation and baffling finished, though, because I've what remains is the weird baffling, where I have to cut things and whatnot. So it's just getting the motivation to go cut things. We're getting on to a marathon run here. Always looks so much cleaner once you get the little confetti spots filled in. But that's how you blend in cross stitches. You confetti the two colors together. There's definitely a difference between the days we give the dogs a walk and the days we don't. They are much more chill today. Yes, I did see your adventures today. Thank you for popping in. It means lots. But at the same time, go rest if you can. I'm just going back and forth. Well, zen the best you can for the hour that you have. Sit and just exist. You can hang out with me if you want. Because again, I'm just stabbing stuff like I generally do. But I fully encourage you to just sit and exist. I will once I am done streaming, I'll take a peep and I'll be angry with you. Chances are I'll be angry with you. It's all good. I can see where you wouldn't be ready for that. The important thing is that you tried and that you acknowledged that you couldn't. That's big steps. Jeez. No social development. None.
Knowing your reasons for feeling so sad. Whoa, whoa. Too many words, it just in my head. Whoa, whoa.
I agree with Jules. You need to rest. Though I totally would have done the same thing. But you learned that you couldn't, you shouldn't. And so next time you can listen to your body. It's part of the reason, like, I'm a super active person. I have a lot of energy. But if I burn all of my energy now, when I get to work, I will be in a lot of pain and I won't be able to do all of my job. So that is why I sit here. It's not because I necessarily want to sit here. It's because I have to, in order to be able to do things like pay my bills.
Knowing your reasons for feeling so sad. Whoa, whoa. Too many words, it just in my head. Whoa, whoa. When you hide your face, I still see your heart. When you look at me, I just fall apart. When you hide your face, I still see your soul. If you're gonna love me, I promise we won't fall. Promise we won't fall. Promise we won't fall. If you're gonna love me, I promise we won't fall. Promise we won't fall. Promise we won't fall. If you're gonna love me, I promise we won't fall.
Banging do the sound, and you know you want it raw. I'ma tear you up like a motherfucking chainsaw.
My butt's stuck to my seat. thought all of you needed to know that. I had to adjust and like. That's why I have the blanket behind me, so I can put it down on the seat and it like reaches down on the seat and I can not have my butt stick to it. Just today it fit. It's okay to swap around games. It is. I'm on the last row of not having to pay attention. I'm gonna highlight it all. Then start paying attention. Let's see, can I get to the end of this row without having to replace my thread? It's very true.
Blow that whistle, bitch. Nowhere. That whistle, bitch.
Oh, we're cutting it close. We're cutting it close. Will I be able to make the last few stitches without having to change my thread? It's only 3. I think I can.
You and me, we both live
There.
life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us.
Okay. I better have over 200 stitches by this point. Okay. Oh, wow. Almost 300. Damn. That is... See, husband creature is sleeping right now, so mostly because he works third shift. Is that dangling? Oh. So I work very hard to try to like magnetize my tools, like my needles and whatnot, so that I can get them to stick to other things. And my scissors grabbed onto one of my darning needles. So when I was trying to snip the end of the piece of string I'm working on, the needle was attached to the scissors, and it was weird. Okay.
We both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And I do the stars.
Okay. Here. It's two, three, 4, and 5 is that's the end of the block. Instead of Jenny from the block, we got Ra from the block. I got 5 lines, so 100 stitches. Almost. If I get these 5 rows done, I'll be at almost 400 for the day, which is a good goal. It's a good reach. I'm game.
My soul feels heavy, I'm dragging my feet. I'm just a soldier in the morning defeat. Staring at the ceiling, paralyzed. It's a fight just to open my eyes. Foggy headed, slow and dazed. Struggle to get out of bed in a mental haze. Eyes aching, thoughts won't line up right. Wish there was a switch to turn on the light. But then I take it, that tiny white pill. A rush of hope, a promise to fulfill.
Well, hello. I'm just working on a couple hundred stitches. I'm hoping to get down to this little dot here. Hoping to get 100 stitches done before noon.
This feeling's a gift, a helping hand. It lets me be the best that I can. I feel like a human, more than a shell. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off to hell. 'Cause this is the feeling I crave and I need. This is the life, finally breaking free.
And it's all just this one color, so very, very monotonous. Mhm.
An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory at the break of dawn. A new time has come. The rise of heroes.
The Booper has got you.
Rise up. A new time has come.
Mhm.
We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands.
I really get into a zone when I'm in these sections. I'm sorry if I'm not horribly chatty. It's just like I start to hypnotize myself because it's just the back and forth of the one color.
A new time has come. The rise of heroes.
Hooray, errands!
Why's my brain like this? Why can't I see? Focus lost in the fog, it's all a mystery. They say I'm lazy, that I'm just making up excuses. But in my head, man, I feel like I'm always on the loose. Attention skipping like stones on a restless sea. I miss the social cues, they all pointing at me. Echoes in my brain, they twist, they shout. Why this chaos in me, trapped in doubt? Why's my brain feel like a battlefield? Attention's lost, my mind can't stay still. Struggling with focus, every thought just slips. Can't read the cues, it's like I'm adrift. Why's my brain this way? Can't understand. Attention goes, dissipates like sand. All my thoughts, they just slip away. Focus lost in the daily fray. Stuck in hyperdrive, my thoughts collide. In the mirror questioning what's inside. Why's my brain feel like a battlefield?
And I think once I get the 3 lines that I have, or 2.5 lines that I have left, I'm gonna call it a day because it's a good stopping point. Got almost 1,000 stitches done, and there's a good chance that after I turn off stream, I'm gonna tackle some of the singular colors to fill in and get the page closer to being done.
There's a blue night sky facing down, filled with stars and lifting us up. A golden sky which makes us connect. The stardust is giving it life. Then it's beautiful.
$40, 39 more stitches. I think. This is 20. Okay, so 20 and then 39. And 939 will go into next week. But with any hope, we'll close it out next week. To go into more blues because, well, that's where our life is right now. I promise there are great bursts of color in this pattern, but not a whole lot of them. Okay, we are on the last row of the day. Well,
Together as one.
actually, and it turns out pretty decently. But today, I don't have the doggos up my ass, which makes it kind of nice. So, we're on our outward stretch of the last row of the day.
One tribe. This is our destiny. Stand together. Together as one.
Ooh, that was an interesting sensation. Took a deep breath and my back popped. Ugh. There we go.
Look at us now.
I guess I should say more specifically my shoulders
Energy.
when I was moving my arms and taking a deep breath. Okay.
Together as one. Together as one.
I want to thank everybody for the gift of your time, because that means so much to me. It is the one thing that you cannot refund. I want everyone to drink their water, take their meds. Remember to be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself. I will give number details as soon as I am done here. I will be back on Thursday at 9 a.m. Oh, I'm trying to be careful on how I use my words, because they speak English and they know I'm coming to an end. Here they come. Guys, go lay down, please. You can wait a whole 2 minutes. No, go lay down. Now we're crying. Now we're crying about it. Go lay down.
Silence, his fears are fed. With each attempt, a
Here I was thinking I was clever. Nope.
life of what ifs and could have been. A soul trapped.
They're like, silly human. You're not clever.
His cries echo in the
Guys, you can wait a whole 2 minutes. You're fine. Okay. Pixie, go lay down, please. Okay, today we started off at, what did we start? We started off at 7.78%. We are at 7.92%. We did 397 stitches. And I have crazy dogs, just in case you guys didn't know. I will be back on Thursday. We'll be working on Captain Penis, aka Call Dance Dionysus. And I hope to see everybody there. I love you all.